Well, good morning and welcome to the Morning Sip. We are live this morning in Canton for our holiday baking show, and I've always wanted to have this LeBron James moment. So before we kick it off, let there be sweets. Come on, we are here in Canton at Pretti Sweet Bakery. We're going to be talking about all the things that really go into the perfect Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know, the sweets of it all. We're talking peach cobbler, strawberry shortcake. We're doing all those things this morning. You're going to meet Miss LaWanda a few minutes later on in the show. You don't want to miss what's going on. And we even have someone who's going to be on Food Network. We'll talk about all that stuff. But for now, I have my LeBron James moment, so I think it's time to send it back to you guys. Good morning and welcome back to the Morning Sip. We are continuing our holiday baking show. And listen, this is not the show for anybody who is concerned about the sugars this morning. We're talking about all the sugar. We've got peach cobbler. We've got some strawberry shortcake coming up. There are cupcakes in front of me. I just feel like I need to bring something back to the studio so you guys can be just as guilty as I am for all the sweets that we're having today. So stay with us for the Morning Sip holiday baking show. You don't want to miss the second part. And of course, all the ingredients and all the things that you need to make a successful peach cobbler will be on our website, WJTV.com. I'm sending it back to you guys, along with some cupcakes. All right, I'm here with Miss LaWanda, and to you, is there anything better than a peach cobbler at a Thanksgiving or Christmas function?
No, certainly not.
So what do we need to do, or what ingredients do we need to get this started? Like, walk us through it exactly.
Okay. You'll need 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of milk. You need 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and you need 6 tablespoons of butter. A baking dish, some mixing utensils, a mixing bowl, and of course peaches, a 1/2 cup of sugar and brown sugar, and a teaspoon of cinnamon for your peaches.
All right, so I want you to do it like you would do it if there wasn't a camera in the kitchen right now. I need to know what exactly is the secret sauce to putting it all together, because the one that you showed me earlier looked like it came from heaven.
It looks like you do it. Right. We're gonna put our 1 cup of flour in there, 1 cup of sugar, our baking powder, and of course 1 cup of milk. All right, and we're gonna mix it really, really well.
So no lumps or anything like that?
Right, you're gonna mix all those out.
And on average, how long does it take to make a peach cobbler?
Cook time is about 40 minutes, so prep time I would say possibly about a good 20 minutes for the batter and get the peaches all seasoned up.
Wait, you season the peaches? You don't just throw them in there?
Of course, the sugar and cinnamon, that's your best seasoning for the peaches.
All right. So then we're in the kitchen on Thanksgiving Day. I'm trying to get in the way and make the peach cobbler with you. You're going to move me out the way and prep the peaches. Exactly how?
Well, just slide over real smooth. We're going to start with your white sugar. Brown sugar always gets a little packed and still, so we'll just tap that out. Dump our cinnamon real good. And once, I have drained the juice already, but a good thing about fruit and the sugars, when they mix together, they'll make their own juice, so the syrup will show back up, make it good, moist.
So then, I mean, because this is TV, you already made it ready. Look how that, see? And it smells so good, and it's golden brown, and it's all the things. Just look at that. Come on now. Does it get any better than peach cobbler?
You can't beat peach cobbler.
But you have something else you're going to show us a little bit later on in the show, so stay with us because you don't want to miss my favorite, strawberry shortcake. Stay with us. It's pretty sweet this morning here in Canton for me. I don't know about you. Well, since we're talking about all things sweet this morning, Mississippi is going to be represented on Food Network this week, and I got a chance to catch up with Beth Hennington to talk about her experience and check out these fantastic cookies that she makes. Serious cookies in front of us right now. How did you figure out you could do something like this?
Girl, art has always been in my life in some shape, form, or fashion. It's always been kind of a side gig on the mortgage company, and when my daughter, who makes 3D cookie cutters, 3D prints them, I met the cookie, and girl, it was like love at first sight.
Wow. So then, I mean, that love took you to Food Network.
It did. It did. So I will be competing in the Christmas Cookie Challenge on the Food Network. 5 bakers and I, well, myself included, there are 5 of us. We will compete in a cookie challenge, and yeah, girl, the winner gets $10,000 and the title of Christmas Cookie Champion.
So
Right?
I think that's coming home to Mississippi. But you got to tell the people exactly when and where to watch and how to keep up with you after the
Okay, so Food Network, and it's going to be this Sunday, November the 20th, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram, The Vanillin. I have my website is thevanillin.com.
Awesome. And my last question would just be, all in all, how much joy do you get doing stuff like this is incredible.
Girl, this is my job. Like, is this real? This is what I get to do every day. How cool.
Good morning and welcome back to the Morning Sip. We are continuing our holiday baking show. And listen, this is not the show for anybody who is concerned about the sugars this morning. We're talking about all the sugar. We've got peach cobbler. We've got some strawberry shortcake coming up. There are cupcakes in front of me. I just feel like I need to bring something back to the studio so you guys can be just as guilty as I am for all the sweets that we're having today. So stay with us for the Morning Sip holiday baking show. You don't want to miss the second part. And of course, all the ingredients and all the things that you need to make a successful peach cobbler will be on our website, WJTV.com. I'm sending it back to you guys, along with some cupcakes. Yeah, this is normally the moment that I'm supposed to tease to what's coming up next, but I just want to take a moment to call out my photographer for eating the peach cobbler that was supposed to be shown this morning. So you know stuff is good, because the Morning Sip is just getting sweeter and sweeter. It's pretty sweet. Stay with us and check out what's happening this weekend. We're back with Miss LaWanda. Before we made peach cobbler, now we're gonna make something special. What exactly is this?
We have some strawberry shortcake cupcakes.
Okay, so now what ingredients do we need? I think we can go ahead and show the ingredients, but as you're telling us about it, I also want to know, how in the world do you make the swirls properly on a cupcake?
The piping technique is all in the wrist.
Okay, so first you got to get your strawberries, and what else?
Yes, we have strawberries, strawberry glaze, and a few chopped strawberries. Of course, whipped icing. The ingredients to make the whipped icing: powdered sugar, 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, and a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring.
All right, so again with this, you said it's all in the wrist.
Yes.
Okay, how do you make this work?
It's slightly pressed down, light pressure, slightly glide across and move, and swirl.
Okay, that looked too easy. And mine won't look like that. That's the problem.
Are you sure?
I promise
go.
you. Okay. You said slightly pressed down.
Light pressure. Push. Come on, give it a good squeeze.
See, we're already struggling.
A little more.
That's okay. You are the pro. It was similar, not really, but you know, we're gonna make it work. So then, all in all, when you come up with something like this, how do you spruce it up? Because it is called spruce. So why do you think it's better to do this than a traditional cupcake?
Sprucing gives it a little more extra flavor to it. You know, basic cupcake, it's just like blah. The strawberries, the filling, and especially whipped topping. Whipped topping is one of my favorites. A lot of people prefer buttercream, but it's something about the light fluff in the whip that just wins me over.
Yeah, because you feel like you're not, going to get in trouble for the extra calories when it's whipped. Right.
Exactly.
So, I mean, this morning you've really shown us a lot. And we have to talk about, before we end, how do you get the burnt crust on the peach cobbler? Yes.
It's all in the magic of the butter. The butter browning, mixing in with the flour and the peach juices.
Okay, I think it's still going to take me a little bit of time to get used to that. But in the meantime, how do I catch up with you? How do people catch up with you and find out?
You guys can find me here in Canton. I'm located at 479 West Peachtree. I'm in Suite A. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, all the social medias, and our contact number is also available. Just shoot us a message.
All right. Now, may I go
Sure.
ahead and, okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna take this to break. Josh already ate this morning, so I have to go ahead and get mine. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
There it is. Keep watching the morning sip. We got more sweet stuff coming up after this. All right, thank you so much for watching the Morning Sip this morning. If you liked the show, let us know. If you didn't, let us know. Either way, keep your life sweet. Be sweet to everybody. And thank you again. Have a wonderful weekend.